Okay, here we have an ESP Navigator Strat. And what's a bit different about this guitar from almost all ESP Navigators is the three-tone sunburst body with a maple neck. Because ESP Navigator, which are copying Fender guitars, when they have a maple neck, they normally have an ash body with just a two-tone tobacco sunburst. But let's face it, Fender only made 1,000 of those guitars up until the middle of 1955, and then they switched over to an older body with a three-tone sunburst, which I prefer. I prefer the sound of the older body. So this is much more like after 1955, getting into 56, 57, and then halfway through 59, they changed the guitar again. So it's got a single ply pickguard, which is a Fender custom shop pickguard. It's got three original Seymour Duncan Antiquity Texas Hots. These are the pickups that came with the guitar, but I didn't really care for the sound of these Seymour Duncans, so I got Alan Dingwall to rewind them. So the poles are Seymour Duncans, but they've been rewound with new wire by Alan Dingwall. These are just repros made to kind of look like, I don't know how real these are, but they look a little bit more sort of retro. This whole thing here, the saddles, the bridge plate, this is crazy parts made with softer metal, which is supposed to be like a real 50s or 60s Strat. These screws in here are original 1960s. Okay, we're going to just flip the guitar over like so. And then we've done the same here. Basically, this is all crazy parts. Softer metal, the block is a correct compositional metallurgy. Springs, again, crazy parts, crazy part spring holder, if you will. And these screws are 1960s screws. Here we've got 1960s screws with the neck plate. Neck plate is crazy parts with a stamp on there, which makes it a 1957 kind of replica. Okay, this body is nice because it's a one-piece body, really beautiful piece of order, and it's got nitro. And the body is from 2020 from the kind of ESP Navigator custom shop, and it's nitro. It's got lots of checking on it. If you really kind of zoom in, you can see lots of cracks and lines there. So this neck is from 2014, and we can see that from the stamp that ESP puts on the back of the guitars. These are really interesting. So I've upgraded the tuners to Goto, and these are the kind of top of the line Goto tuners, which are made of brass. Let me flip it over again. So these are non-magnetic. If you put a magnet next to these, on these, there's no magnetism. Okay. Now most of the Fender custom shop, even master built Strats, they don't have the correct. I think they have steel tuners, so they're incorrect. They're not like the originals. These ferrules, or whatever they're called, are from the 1960s, and these are steel. So the tuner is brass, non-magnetic, but the ferrules are steel, and these are actually original ones from the 1960s. This is also from the 1960s. This little holder holds two strings there. So again, a 54 would have the disc, but these got the kind of dual string holder from the 1960s. But that's really important about these. These are kind of like the elite tuners from that Goto make. They're well worth checking out. And there's not really much more to say about this guitar. Like the neck is 2014, the body's from the year 2000. They were both on another guitar, but we swapped. It's kind of like two guitars have swapped the bodies with the necks, and now this one looks really great because it's a three-tone sunburst alder body, which I love with maple. I'm not a fan of ash and maple, but I love alder and maple. And you know, this just goes to show you can make some upgrades. It's almost like the only thing I've actually used from Navigator is the neck, the woods I've used, and then I've changed everything else, you know, pretty much. And this weighs 7 pounds, and and 2 ounces, I think, £7 3 ounces, £7 2 ounces. So it's a really great weight, and you're going to hear it more on the Guitar Show and this channel here. So yeah, I look forward to playing it for you all. Till then, take care. See you soon.